crystal bright, shimmering lights around us. We take flight into the sky. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars. We'll ride away from all the wars.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Telialigaen. It is the spring split. It is group. Alright. Something's not correct. Alright, players are fucking up as usual, but we are casting Syreangrep versus Team Exit. Not sure what's going on here, but it's a 4v4 knife rather. Off to a cleaning start as usual. We're going to be playing D-Nuke, is Syrah's pick, and then a D overpass to follow up. It's a BO2, first match of the season. No reason to spare knife round for this. Oh, Finns does have some HP advantage, does pick up the knife round. Syreangrep able to choose, well, pretty much what they want to do. Making sure my volume is at what it needs to be before we get started. Looks good, looks good. Players should be on the correct side. That is what we like to see. I do see the stay coming in. Syreangrep opting to start as the CT side. Definitely the favoured side on D-Nuke. Don't know too much about Team Exit. Syreangrep is a group I've played with quite a bit. Should be having a E-bot countdown. I think that's what I'm hearing as well. There we go. We are live with the pistol round. It's all coming down to this. Pistol round's been playing a big role. Well, it always plays a big role, but especially in the last few games I've cast, it's been close games. Pistol round's definitely making a huge difference. We do see a couple of utility pickups here from Syreangrep, Team Exit, opting for that Kevlar. A lot of pressure in towards the A-bomb site. Says so, picking up. Finding two on the entry. Team Exit. Well, they do have sight. Syreangrep opting for the retake, it appears. Bomb should be going down. Kit still in the possession here. Syreangrep. 2v5 though. Not looking good. Some people tend to overcomplicate the pistol rounds. Team Exit just opting to run out on 8. Hitting shots, making it work for them. Playing a really defensive setup here on the T side. Playing both right. Team Exit picking up that pistol round. Good start for them. I feel like especially on the terrorist side of D-Nuke, pistol round, very important. Also, tempted to say that it's slightly tilted in the favor of the terrorist due to the Glocks. Especially on places like an A-push, tends to work very well. Full eco hit from Syra, going to be stacking ramp. Well, we're going to have a slugfest because this is 5v5. Ramp, what happened? Hellfire gets one. City gets one. 3 for 3. Advantage terrorist site. Well, Syreangrep, did you get 3 people? That being said, though, Team Exit with their SMG is going to be farming a bit of cash. I think both sides might be happy with that. No major losses anywhere. Terrorist side opting for full upgrades. Don't want to stick with that Mach 10. Syreangrep getting that full buy. Quite a bit of utility. Cynics. Oh, he's opting for that glass cannon all. See how that pays out. Well, doesn't pay out at all. Gets taken out by Paxton. Fins though, managing to find one. Somewhat through the smoke. Team Exit, all behind red, getting the thank you. It's all about what they do next. Cannot to go down. Syra playing very defensive, both on site, not really opting to peek onto yard. They do have that player in lower, being ready for an eventual push. So far though, it seems like Syra is actually set up quite well against this. Team Exit looks like a regroup in towards the A-bomb site. Well, as I say that, don't really look ready for anything. Equa being taken down by Zizo. Here comes some utility. I think that is the cue that this is definitely a form of an A-take. Defensive utility coming up. 1-for-1 trade. Finding out turns. Tries to find Fins. Doesn't find him, but Zizo managing to trade out. Team Exit picking up that 3rd round. Well, Syra, they did look like they were in the correct position to counter it. Just lost the duels. Good utility usage here from Team Exit as well. The lurk from Vent. I'm not sure what happened to Equa, but well, that shouldn't happen. Using those 1-for-1s when you're the one holding the defensive angle. It's so easy to say, but yeah, you can't afford to lose them. Carrie Maguire, yep. Good name, good name. Good to see that we have some creative name as well. Got Speedy Gonzalez. Loving it. Another slow round here for Team Exit. Syreangrep, well, they didn't really opt in too much to this round. They do have some ramp in fight. Other than that, working kind of blind, playing pretty much inside. Equa looking for some frags here. Damage. One. All the way down to 12 HP. Still alive and kicking. Harry Maguire with the ult. Well, we've seen better nades. Utility coming out slowly, steadily. Looks to be deep. Zizo finding Hellfire. The A side under threat. Cynic's finding one. Carrie Maguire. Paxton finding one. Spins on the flank. Goes down to Speedy Gonzalez. At this point, it's all up to Equa. And again, Speedy. Well, he doesn't want any of that. Equa goes down. Full on the ball for Team Exit. Good start for them. Syra. Well, this is their buy round. It's now or never. Need to start getting the ball to roll. We've seen it quite a few times here on Nuke. Terrorist side just gets going, the momentum's with them, and then the CT side really never recovers. If anything, it's at least a lot more difficult that way. Again, Cynics with the ult outside, didn't go well last time. Opting for it again. Playing a 1-3-1 setup here. Not too uncommon. Cynics finding one, Zizo goes down. Yard control has been established. Team Exit all the way down to Secret. Syra not in a position to do anything about this. We do see the rotation somewhat late coming down. Might get caught. He does. Equa loses the duel. On gets a frag. Granted, loses a bit of health for his effort. That should be the bomb site under control here for Team Exit. See the bomb go down shortly. Karen Maguire with the orb vent. Finding Hellfire. Finding the bins. Feeding into the orb here in vent. Cynics finding one on the flank though. Expecting one to be in the smoke. Tries a pop shot. Doesn't find him. Alex goes down as well. Cynics finding one more on the flank. 1v2. Done good so far this round, but I don't think time is with him. Might just opt for a save hit. That would be the clever choice to do. Appears to be the decision also. That being said though, he's gonna be pushed. Can hear him, and that is Speedy picking up that frag as well. Karen Maguire with 3, Cynics with 3. Both the AWPs having quite the impact so far. Again, we see Syra. They don't have money. Going for a couple of upgraded pistols. A bit of armor. Definitely something you can win the round with. Need a lot of stuff to go in their favor. Will remind you once again that this is Syra's pick, so this is the map you would expect them to be the strongest on out of the two. Push. Finds one, finds two. F on the other side though, finds one. Come on. Finds Hell next Equa. Can you find anything else? Yeah, finds one more. Finds two more. Equa goes for the AWP. Finds the AWP. All of a sudden it's a 2v2. Cynics has been damaged, so they should have info on him. Equa, they know where it is. Zizo. Yep, finding Cynics. And at this point, it's all about Equa. Not had the greatest of starts, but definitely had an impact this round. He does have the armor to go for it. Doesn't have a kit, so time is not on his side. We also see the CT player, no, the terrorist player rather, jumping up into heaven. That's going to be a bit of a challenge to deal with. Paxton holding the correct angle, the smoke giving it away. Molly as well. Should be an easy kill, and it is. Equa goes down. Full gun wipe again. Syreangrep, no guns, but they should have money to buy, which they do. Terror side already starting to build somewhat of a bank. Nothing major yet. 6 rounds here for Team Exit. I think whatever happens throughout this half, Team Exit, well, they're going to be majorly happy with this half so far. 6 rounds, terror side, nuke. I think that's more than good enough. Anything else from this is just a bonus and more heartache for Syreangrep. Here comes the push. Hell next finds 2 with the molly. Finn finding 1. One player does make it down vent. Equa picking up Paxton. And at this point, Karen Maguire very much so aligned. Looks to be the first round on the board for Syreangrep. And not a moment too soon. They do need to pick it up from here. Start chaining those rounds. Cynics takes him down. A very clean round from Syreangrep. Team Exit. Well, they're opting for a bit of a different strategy there. Instead of going for the yard control, playing it slow, taking the duels that they want slowly and steadily. Opting for a bit of an A push. Doesn't work in their favor, and they do end up losing that round. Well, we do see the doubles AWP setup here from Syreangrep. Very expensive setup. Hellfire Cynics, 1 off each. Cynics finding Zizo. Syra needed. Slow around here. Team Exit, bit flustered maybe after losing that first player. Cynics sees the legs. That's a frag. Paxton down. Equa should have some info here. Not running, well, opting to run lately. Hellfire picking up it. Finds a kill as well. Equa does eventually go down. Martin picking up the bomb. B bomb site. It's going to be under contention here. Fake plan. Syreangrep, letting him get the plan. I don't think he realised how close that was with the AWP. Cynic's in control room with the AWP, waiting for backup here. Hellneck's finding one. Yep, gets a frag on the Martin. Second on the board for Syreangrep, definitely starting to pick up the pace here. Losing 2 players, not too bad. Team exit. Just spiking in the bomb plant. Might even be forced into a bit of an eco hit. Even winning 6 rounds. Well, wasn't enough. Bank has yet to be built. Do see full upgraded pistols. Nothing major. Safety in numbers can definitely pose a bit of an issue here. Here comes the train. Shooting Gonzalez with a Tech 9. Equa, 1, 2, finds 2, looks for 3, doesn't find him. Paxton takes him down. Gets 2 on his defense though. Hellneck's going control room. Getting 1. Tries to deny the bomb plant, but it's on opposite side. He does take down Martin. Okay. Zizo as well goes down. Hellneck's cleaning up. Considering only losing 1 player, I think that's a pretty decent round. Equa managing to bring down 2 on his way to his death. Team exit should be able to buy here. Question is, do we see an AWP? Doesn't appear to be an AWP. Nope, full A case. Definitely an important round for Syria here. If they win it, can close up the scoreline a bit. Get a bit more comfortable bank, go up as well. Might just be some lack of warm-up. Zenix finding Martin through the smoke. Fence. Cheeky angle. Sees the leg, does some damage. Just a smoking ramp, going back up. It's a full stack towards A here, pretty much. Carry, Maguire, finding Hellfire. He's going to force a here. Getting 1 for his effort. Cynic's trading out. 3 for 3, or 2 for 3 rather. Speedy. Finding another one. At this point, it's all about Hellneck's and Equa. Prevent. Equa goes down. Hellneck's all by himself. What can he do here? Oh, grenade to the face. Damage to the wall. And then a bullet to the face from Zizo. Well, we do have a player missing, so I expect a pause to be coming out. Team exit. We're losing 1 of their players. Probably just the technical issues, I would imagine. Well, Syreangrep gonna have the luxury of buying up once again, but losing 7 rounds. That's already looking very grim for this map. Of course, it's early days yet. See if anything was written. No, nothing written. Alright, we'll just have to wait. Hellneck's dog base, big son. 5th player has arrived. Quick look at the scoreboard like we normally do. Hellfire needs to wake up as well as Finns. Cynic's holding his own. Hellneck's and Equa somewhat the same. Equa off to a very slow start. Gradually gotten back into the fight. Very even on team exit. Nothing to really stand out there. We can take a better look at the other stats here. lot of utility damage from Syra, not so much from Team Exit. These are fairly standard considering the sides. Don't need to spec Zizo here. I'll let the auto director do his thing. Echo with a flash. Early damage. Team Exit again, hoping for this slow. I think they've realised that the quick tempo doesn't work. Slowly, steadily, that seems to be working. Harry Maguire's going to be swinging here. Does he find a frag? He does. Hellfire goes down. Aqua off angle behind the Silo. Opting to show himself. Speedy Gonzalez just, well, not having any of it. One bullet to the head. Aqua goes down. Martin finding help as well. All just not going in the way of Syra for the time being. Rough situation to be in. Finds a frag on defense as well. Cynics, you've been good, but now you're kind of trapped. Does find a frag. The question is, can he get out of this? Well, maybe he doesn't need to. Martin goes down. 1v2. Still time. Not a lot of it, but still there. Cynics finding one. Swings wide, kills Cynics. Even survives with 12 HP to his name. Team Exit once again showing their grit and determination, bringing it up to an 8, winning the half in direct points as well as winning the half statistically. Might start to be some fury in the camp of Syreangrep. Definitely not going in their favor at the moment. Zizai up on Starlight, finds one. Ramp has been secured here by Team Exit. Paxton finding one. Finding Hellfire. There's Dink for his effort. Next. Alright, take down Caesar. Caesar trying to lob off a nade, not really working. So this with the deagle, close angle. The headshot, I would imagine. Doesn't appear to be hitting it. Hits eventually. Next. Alright, finding Speedy Gonzalez. All of them 2v2, but Martin, make sure that is not the case at all. And Paxton finishing it up. Gotta say, Team Exit looking really convincing. Seem to be having a general plan. Surprised to see, well, no timeout here. Syreangrep, they do have 4 of them. Not one of them has been used. I feel like that's a general problem here. So lack of pauses all over the board. Extreme Productions, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it, man. You stay true to your word. That is very lovely to see. Cynics finding one frag, and even a team kill coming out here on Team Exit. Cynics finding another one. All of a sudden, 3-player number advantage here for Team Exit. No, for Syreangrep rather. Team Exit. Not really getting into this round. Zizo goes down as well. All up to Harry Maguire with his get all up. Well. Finally a round that goes in the favor of Syreangrep so far. Not in a position to throw anything away. Cynics does go down. Probably just going to be looking for damage at this point. Just throwing a nade to pick up another nade, because why not? Maybe even fake a bit with the noise. It's nice. Question here is whether he can actually get a frag or two. And that is a no. Finch shuts him down. 4-9. Syreangrep, well, they do need to pick up the remainder of these rounds on this half. That is for sure. Full setup here for Syreangrep. Those are the full rifles. Team Exit, on the other hand, well, they're investing everything they got, but all they got is not a lot. 1 Galil, 1 AK, a couple of upgraded pistols, bit of utility, and then a lot of willpower, I suppose. Hellfire. I'm gonna have some of the pressure here. Here comes the push. Finch, Aaron Maguire, Zizo trading. Hellfire finding the last trade onto Zizo. Speedy Gonzalez with the deagle. For the frag, finds the frag onto Hell next. All of a sudden, a 3v3. Hellfire, up in heaven. What can he find? So far, not much. Looks at the side, does do some damage. Is a frag, bomb should go down. Equa on the flank here. Should have seen a gun there. It's a frag onto Paxton. At this point, it's just Martin left. It's going to get pushed from all sides. Molly as well. Well, Cynics finishes up the round. 5 rounds on the board for Syria. They do need that 6th round so dearly. If we take a look at the evolution of the game so far, see the initial block here for Team Exit. Syreangrep getting a few chains. Then Team Exit going back with it, forcing the eco here, or the force and eco. And now Syreangrep, well, they do have a full buy. Team Exit, they're going to force what they can. That's a couple of SMGs, 2 AK, and 1 Mac. Well, 2 Mac 10s and a P90 actually. We see here on CZ. Optimized amount of utility, a bit, enough to get them across a yard if that is their goal. Synex. Molly them off. Crossing, playing close up with the smoke here. Here's the burning. Rotations already came down. Hellfire. Cynic's finding 1. Hell next. Second, doesn't find it. Speedy trades it out. Aqua finding Paxton. Also finding Speedy. At this point, there's only Martin left. Vince goes for the fight. I think I'm on. That's 69 here on the first half. Syreangrep, well, they are definitely at the disadvantage. They do need to fight their way back up. Team Exit looking very strong. Well, that was their T side. Let's see how they do on their CT side. As you know, it might be a very T-sided team. I don't know. Again, don't really have too much information on this team. Looking very convincing so far, though. 6-9, yes. Do I hear the e-bot or do I hear typing? E-bot, alright. Good shit. Again, Hellfire needs to wake up so far. Not contributing too much. Was it pause or anything? E-bot appeared to be a bit slight. Alright. Here we go then. I was mentioning it at the start of the game. Pistol round T side. Very important. More so when you're on the back foot here. If we do see the pistol round win and the 2 follow-ups, we could see a 9-9 scoreline. At that point, well, things start to look a bit better. Finds the frag on Speedy. Aziz off the flank here. Can you find anything? Yep, finds a frag on the Finns, but at the same time, Equa finds Paxton on the lower bomb site. Closing the fight. Equa finding Karen Maguire. Bomb has gone down. 2 players remaining here on Team Exit. Equa finding another one. Equa with a very poor start on the CT side. Definitely picking it up now. Making massive impact here on the pistol round. Alex picking up the last frag. This round does go in the favor of Syreangrep. Now it's just important to manage the next 2 rounds. They pick those up, or at least the first round here. Hopefully 2. Well, we do see a buy-in here from Team Exit. Then we have the MP9, a couple of Eagles. We even see a Suze here. See if that comes into play. Cross is coming. Alex finds Martin. Looks like it's going to be a fake. Going to revert back into main. Well, so much for being sneaky. Info has been gathered. At this point, it's all about speed. Syreangrep moldying the UT then. I'll fire off on the flank. Cynic's finding 1. Hell next. Well, he's expecting this. Finding 1. There's 1 more down there. Probably reconsidering going up. Considering the Galil holding it. Paxton sees out. Might just opt to save. Not much they can do. Maybe go for an exit. Find a gun or something. We are going to be seeing that 8-9 scoreline. Team Exit not going to be able to buy in the next round either. Unless they decide to force again, which would be kind of unorthodox. Good likelihood now that we're going to see a tied scoreline. And at this point, it's all going to come down to momentum. Alex finding Zizo. Get up an extra $800 or $900 or whatever you get for the SMG. I play this game, I swear. Well, 8-9. We do see that, well, Team Exit opting for that E-kite. Probably smart. A couple of nades. The nade stack to be coming in long, or yard rather. Will it connect? Aqua is ahead of the nade, but there's also 5 CG players finding 1. Doesn't find anything else, but at this point, should be free sailing. The bomb is on Cynics. Cynics is fighting. Get 2nd down. Team Exit. Well, they find 2 frags, but they're also traded down 2 frags. Fins making sure that the mistake of Cynics does not cost them the round. Finds 1. Fins trades it out eventually. 4 frags to Fins there. I think Syreangrep, they should be happy that Fins was paying a bit of attention there. Managing to save that round. Looking very dangerous once Cynics goes down. If the CTs were able to pick up the Galil from Cynics as well, I think that could have been a very dark round. So far though, looking good. Hellfire again, opting for the Mac 10. Buying utilities. All up onto Cynics. Did well with that in the first half, CT side. You see Karen Maguire as well. As in the previous half, picking up that ult. Cynics. Gonna go for the initial fight. Finds the flake. Karen Maguire goes down. That might need the initial frag. Syreangrep needs. Looks like the lower bomb site is definitely going to be the point of contention here. Speed is key. Cynics going to be flanking with the ult. Aqua. What can you find? Actually finds Martin in the vents. Zizai. Oh, sees the gun. Finds Cynics. Packs at the same time, finding Fins. The hero of last round goes down. Hellfire, one of the survivors. Only with the Mac 10 though. Bomb should be planted here. Hellfire opting to go close. Probably a smart choice considering the weaponry. Zizai. Opting a flank hit. Coming through the vents. Hellfire. Finds 1 frag, but at the same time Zizai finds Aqua. Hellfire with the Mac 10 actually finding 2 frags. It's all coming down to Zizai. Goes towards the bomb. Smoke is out. Spray comes out. Hell Knights finds Zizai. 10 on the board for Syreangrep. Well, is this the redemption story? So far, looking very good for Syreangrep. Team Exit, maybe just opting for a couple of upgraded pistols here. Maybe just some nades. Well, they're definitely not forcing. I think that's a smart choice here. Full weapon lineup here for Syreangrep. last round, this was the case weaponry-wise. It got really dodgy for Syreangrep. It's all about not making those mistakes now. They should be anticipating this. Making sure they don't lose to a force. Or not even a force, but a low bite. Slow and steady. They have forced that rotation down. That being said, though, it doesn't appear like the Syreangrep team is actually, well, attempting to even cross down a secret. Seems to be an A hit they're going to be going for. Six. Here comes the smoke. Counter rotation utility here being used. Sees out. Is this the right time to go aggro? It is. Finds Hell next. At this point, Syreangrep, well, they spent too much time, but now they go. Hellfire finding Zizite. Fanes finding Martin. Up in heavens. Speeding some damage. Goes down eventually to Hellfire. Cynics finding Paxton. At this point, Crazy Maguire, very much alone. 5-7 at hand. Looks for some damage. Doesn't find it. Cynics with the Glock. Takes his head off. 11-9. Syreangrep looking strong. I gotta say, Team Exit looking very different as to what they did on the Terror side. Terror side, they seemed measured, determined, concise, I would say. CT side, well, they look a bit like headless chickens. So, one could say the roles have been reversed so far. Very deep smoke that. Utility being traded out both sides. Nothing exciting so far. Aqua. Very close to being spotted there. Karen Maguire is going to be ready for this. Well, Aqua makes it easy for him. No utility, no nothing. Peeks into the AWP. Ramp is the new battleground. Flash comes out. Paxton, not Flash, finds one, two, finds two. No, he doesn't find the second. Just does a lot of damage. Leaving Solid finding the second for him. Rotation should be going out, but that should be the ramp in control. But they're very slow into B hit. Reinforcements have already made it down. Opening the door, signalizing that they have control hit. Cynic sight, finding Karen Maguire off the angle. The question is, do they expect one more single? So far, not really bothering to deal with it. Just smoking it off. Jousting for precision hit. Bomb attempted to be planted. Not covering anything. Sees out, finding it. Cynics. Oh, Fins. What are you doing that? Not helping out Cynics at all. That's the answer. Guns to be picked up by Team Exit as they like. At that point, bomb to be defused. 11-10. Well, I don't think Syreangrep is going to be too happy with that entire thing. That being said, though, they have more than enough money to buy once more. They do pick down 2 guns here from Team Exit. Doing some economical damage onto the CTs. That's always welcome. Alright. Not sure why Syreangrep doesn't just go for a buy here, but they don't. They go for a full Mach 10. This might be a rush, either just straight in A or straight down ramp, I would imagine. A seems to be the hit. Mach 10s galore. Cynics finding one. Caesar finding one. Martin, Caesar, Eckler trading out all the way. So far, Team Exit in the lead, finding one more. Look for the second. Doesn't find it. Halleck's finding one. Halleck's. A bomb plant. Any damage would be nice. Karen Maguire takes him down. What seemed to be a bit of a weed bite kind of slightly makes sense. I probably would have just gone for a regular buy there. They did have the money for it. That being said, though, they do get 3 frags. It does a lot of damage to their economy. Team Exit's economy, that is. And, well, now they're able to buy up once again. Full buy here. Either side gonna have to be going on to an eco or even a force should they lose this round. Fight score line 11 to 11. All to fight for still. Hellfire close to finding that spray. Martin. Smoke towards red. Finishes with close angle. Finds Martin. Aqua just playing with a squeaky door. Why not? Carry Maguire off angle in garage. Finds Finns. Pretty much securing that main as a no-go unless you have utility. Need towards ramp, trying to fake a bit. Bomb has been retrieved. It does look like the inner bomb site is the plan here. A site. Smoke comes out. Flashing comes out. Here comes down. Losing one player. Hellfire being dinged as well. Cynic's close. Finds the head of Paxton. A very close angle with the ult. Ain't gonna be nothing of him left. The fight it. Single. With this. There's a double peek here. Speedy Gonzalez finding Aqua. Also finding Hellfire. Cynic's off on the flank with the AWP. It is the right position for the AWP. Question is, what can he do here? Oh, misses the first shot, and then the answer becomes not a lot, I would imagine. Z's out. Well, gets him with a molly. Well, I gotta say, Syreangrep, they kind of looked like they had a plan. Didn't really work out for them. Team Exit, one step ahead of them. Managing to close out that round, 11 to 12. We do see a force here from Syreangrep. That's close to it's a very close to a buy, just lacking a bit of utility. They're going to be happy with that, I would imagine. Team Exit as well. Full buy. Another one of these crucial rounds, money-wise. Cross smokes have been thrown. So far, looks like Syria wants to go downstairs. That is their plan. This time they're going quick, no hesitation. Molly comes out. That should be the bomb site, somewhat secured. Bomb should go down fairly recent or shortly. 5-5 retake it. Hellnex finding one, Aqua finding one. Hellnex running, Paxton finding Finns off the flank. Hellnex finds Martin. Carry Maguire, Paxton. Off of the ramp, Aqua. Finds Paxton. Trade 1 for 1. Carry Maguire with the AWP. Maybe just save would be the better choice here. So far, sticking. Goes outside just to die to Cynics. Bit of a weird choice there. Syreangrep picking up that 12th round. Money situation for Team Exit not looking great. 2 people below 3k. 3 people that could have a, well, pretty much regular buy here. I'd almost imagine we'd see a force. Well, they don't force with Paxton right all the way back down. He has no more cash. Should they lose this round? Syreangrep again. Bit more tempo outside. Aqua. Look for the frag. Finds Carry Maguire. M4 is still in play here onto Paxton. Down again they go. This time. It's going to be a bit of a fight. Finns finding Paxton eventually. 1 for 1 trade. That's the M4 as well. That investment not paying off. Zizo on the flank. Bomb has been secured. Mon Well, he's on the flank. Zizo as well, I'd imagine. Zizo does have the def kit, but he's also on the A site, which is not where the action is happening. That being said, though, Cynics gives away a free AWP. I think Zizo's going to be very happy with that. While he saves, or attempts to save, rather, as Finch takes him down eventually. Taking another look at the scoreboard here. Cynics leading the Syreangrep side. Team exit. Zizo is top fragging. More of a split now occurring on the CT side as well. Hellfire starting to pick back up here. Look at average damage. Everything. Well, I gotta say, lack of utility damage here on Team Exit. They are now on the CT side. Found a bit more utility damage to come out. You do see Karen McGuire hit with a bit of an auto sniper. I've been starting to do that as well lately with Pugs and MM and stuff. Karen McGuire with the auto sniper does get taken down by Cynics. Great boost there on red. Flash goes out. And all of a sudden, it holds. Normally not a problem, but you have all 5 players down secret. This might just turn into a straight out trade fest or even a brawl at this point. Utility come out. Stair not been mollied yet. There we go. Martin falls off it. Let's take a bit of damage to his name. Slow, methodical. The question is, are they too slow? The flank is coming around. That's Paxton coming with the MP9 behind them. Push. Hellfire finding one. Martin finding two. Hellfire finding the second one. Martin goes down. We see Paxton just slightly too slow. Speedy finds one. Paxton off the flank hit. So we're going to come down to the damage he can do. So far, not a lot. Open the door. That's going to give us clue. I suppose we're going to come down to Speedy Gonzalez with the M4. Might get flanked as well here. Hellfire. Cynics cleaning up that round. 3 on the board for him this round. 14 on the board for Syreangrep in total. And the money for Team Exit not looking good. I do think we have a potential map point rather coming in here. Getting it to 15. That's always nice. And that's when you know you at least have that overtime secured. You only need to get that one final round to push it off the edge. Karen McGuire opting for the MP9. Potential 15 on the board. Karen McGuire. Nade stack. MP9 close. So far, not a lot of damage being done by the nades. Fane's finding one. Fane's finding two. Fane's looking for the third. Finds the third. Karen McGuire. Martin still alive. Doesn't matter. Bomb should be going down B site as it is. That should be bomb plane secured as well as the round pretty much at this point. Syreangrep didn't look very strong at the early stages of this game, but has definitely picked it up. Fence finding Martin. At this point, it's only Karen McGuire left. He is taken down. Well, Team Exit, they do have the money to buy here. Karen McGuire really doesn't. Might just opt for a scout. 15 to 12. Potential map point. Syreangrep. Well, they do have 3 so-called map rounds. It's all about pushing it over the edge here. Nuke. Especially for Sirius, one of those maps that tend to roll into overtime. So they should be prepared if that happens. But, well, nobody likes to play overtime. Let's be real. Slow around hit. Ekpa actually finding a frag hit. He's all looking for the frag, doesn't find it. Gonna get pushed. Cynic's finding one. At this point, well, Syreangrep, they don't really need to make a decision. They have 2 frags, they can do whatever they want. They have spies everywhere. Speedy Gonzalez and Mon are going to be anchoring the A site. Karen McGuire all the way down. We do see the bomb here on Ekpa. Looks to be going into the A side. Going to be an A split, it appears. A splits from main. Hot and Squeak tend to be hard to deal with. Finn's finding one. Hellfire finding one. Maguire. Salazin find two. And that is the map point for Syreangrep, taking the map of D-Nuke. 16-12. We'll be back very shortly for D Overpass. Stay tuned.
We wanted to run, we wanted to fall together. Back then our world seemed so clear. We grew so bright, shimmering lights around us. We take flight into the sky. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars. We'll ride away from all the wars, close the doors and disappear again. And I don't know how many times I've said that this is not the end, and we will make it out of here alive. Oh, alive. Alive. Oh, alive. Alive. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. two, three, your heart start beating. Your room stays quiet, but inside I'm screaming. Do I feel love? I don't have a clue. Will you love me? 'Cause I love you. Oh, 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 yeah, I love you. Whoa, oh, 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 yeah, I love you. Are gone. You're for me at the bottom line. I lie afraid. Are we in the same place? Falling. I'll be the your smile. Like the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. Just with you.
Alright, welcome back. It is map 2 against, well, in this match of Team Exit versus Syreangrep. Okay, no, it's working out. Right, we are into the knife. Two players were a bit late, and they also had the same problem as they did in the previous map, where, well, they had a player on the wrong team. Other than that, we are going to be looking to de-overpass. This is the Telialigaen Spring Split, 3rd Division, Group A. First match of the season. My last map went in the favor of Syreangrep. So far, numbers seem to be going in that favor. Well, Paxton, only 45 HP left, gets taken down. Syreangrep again wins the knife round. He's going to be able to choose what side. See, has a decision been made? Yes, it has been made to switch, which means that they should be starting CT side. That's nice. What's not so nice is the fact that I think I need to manually switch to HUD again because, well, this HUD does not like the switching command. We'll do that, and then if that bugs something, then it is what it is. Reverse the sides back. There we go. Alright. Just waiting for the readies here. It appears the Team Exit is ready. Syreangrep ready there as well. That should be the E-bot starting the countdown. I'm going to bring us into the second map here. De-overpass. I know from experience the Syreangrep has played this quite a bit. I don't think it's one of the strongest maps, but they do play quite a bit. Team Exit, again, very little info on them, so I don't really have anything I can inform you on there. Bit more of a pug map than me. E-bot has apparently already gone off the weekend. Hellfire is saying yes, it's the COVID. Making the E-bot slow. Not that one should joke too much about the COVID, as it has been, well, not too great. But we are live. We are in map 2 here. Pissed round coming up. Ice so far looking very, very standard. At least a kit being picked up by Syra. A couple of utility on Hellfire as well. Looks to be a B push. Paxton with the smoke and the double flashes. Sight smoke. Double flash here on Monster. Fails the first one. Finn finding one. Sim's finding one. Speedy finding two. Does get taken down by Hellfire eventually. Hell next. Finding Paxton off the flank, and that's the bomb as well. Martin, all of a sudden, very much alone. Hellfire taps him. Good start for Syreangrep here. Picks up the first round. That missed flash definitely costing. Of upgraded pistols, nothing major here for Team Exit, not really investing anything into it. Syreangrep, quite a, well, just SMGs I suppose, farming money. Cynic's going to be opting for the long range MP9 here. Aqua, just jumping for the infight, nothing too special. Can he do any damage with this deagle? That's the real question. A lot of pressure, it's going to come your way, Cynics, I would imagine. Hell next, on a bit of an adventure behind Team Exit here. He's going to be able to flank them. Speedy though, finding Cynics. Hell next. That's the bomb down. Oh, he decides to molly himself. Slightly panicked. That's going to be the bomb retrieved here. Hell next again, opting for a long range MP9. Nade goes out, doesn't reach far enough. Zizo. Taps Hell next, but Airquat finds a frag. Finn's finding one on B side. Looking for more, finds the second. It's all to Martin at this point. Hellfire. Gotta be waiting for the plant. Should be the frag. Well, round secured by Syreangrep. Definitely a expensive round for them though, losing 3 players. And you could say they only had SMGs, but that is everything invested. And they still end up losing quite a few people. Money for Team Exit, on the other hand, due to the bomb plant looking very good. Well, we do see a couple rifles here on Syreangrep. I would say the firepower, definitely in the favor of Team Exit here. We all know how scuffed the economy of CS is, especially if you're the CT side. The initial game economy, in my opinion, is kind of broken, but it is what it is. Apparently Valve have decided that defender value is a lot greater. Sees out. Finds Hell next. How's the Famous? Losing a rifle here. Cynics stepping a lot, but apparently Team Exit, they're deaf. Ziza goes down. Cynics. Gonna be looking for more. Oh, takes on Cynics. The M4 lost. Only one left on Fins. Still finding one though. Come on. Trades him out. And all of a sudden, Syreangrep left with only the SMGs. Say that. Equa. There's no sound on Team Exit. Martin picking up a frag on Equa. Hellfire. He has picked up an AK for himself. Takes on Hellfire. Syreangrep. Well, they do lose that round. They were low on the old firepower. And the fact that Equa butchers a bit of a spray down there in the MP9. Allows the bomb as well as the survivor to do some impact later on. Syreangrep once again forcing into this. 1 M4 and Hellfire. The rest of the players on Deagles, Kevlar. Bit of utility, not a lot to work with. No kits, so a bomb plant would be devastating. So next, nothing out here. Finds 1, finds 2. They find 2 and the bomb. That's a lot of rifles secured as well. All of a sudden, firepower and player advantage. Syreangrep. Speedy Gonzalez though. Could be an off angle here. For those wondering why the spectating is a bit awful, it's because it's the auto director spectating. I only manually override it when it's completely off. Martin goes for spray down. Finds Cynic's event. Does get taken out by Hell next. No trade potentially for Team Exit. Speedy Gonzalez tagged up looking for the spray. Big damage. Not finding the frag. Hell next. Still alive. Still thinking. Finding Zizo. Molly comes out. Still not finding the angle here. Speedy Gonzalez trying to find the frag on Hell next. Not really working out for him. Up the shoulder. Hell next takes advantage. Speedy Gonzalez goes down. 3 on the board for Syreangrep. Around they pretty much didn't have any, well, I would okay, let's say a low chance of winning. One can say that the Deagle is strong, yes, but given the firepower of Team Exit, around they should have won. Syreangrep out, picking it up, getting a couple of free guns here for themselves. Cynics, questionable decision here to go for class cannon all. As far as they could know, this could be a force with SMGs. Could just be Glocks. And that's pretty much what it is, just a few upgraded pistols. Going glass cannon against something like that. Fairly risky. We also did see Cynics giving away the AWP a couple of times here on the nuke. Hell next, being taken down by Speedy Gonzalez, having no support in the middle area. I reckon that that AWP pickup, not the greatest. He needs to make it worth it here on the push. Or that buy would have been a mistake. Playing 2-2, smoke goes out. Rotation coming off. Syreangrep, they are stacking the right way. Cynics playing shotgun with an ult. Find 1, finding 2. Does hear him long. Let's get taken down. Fins, though, finding Zizo off the flank. Martin. Very much alone. Does have an ult, does have the bomb. Hellfire seems to be prepared for this. The question is, who wins the duel? That would have been Hellfire. Martin goes down. Ult has been secured once again. Going to be tossed over to Cynics, I would imagine. 4-1. Fairly decent round here from Team Exit. Managing to do a lot of damage. Going to be having a buy round this time. Syreangrep off to a good start here on the overpass. Continuing the momentum off of the new match. Short control coming out. Hellfire, this will spray down. Find it. Echo finds one. Carry Maguire finds one. Fins with the AWP on the flank. So far not finding a lot. The head. That's Cizo down. Fins for the off angle. Trying to force the issue in our monster. Nothing being shown from either side. Short control has been taken now. Actually from both teams. So we have the stalemate here on short. Echo looks ready for it. Gets a frag. Paxton on the other hand. Well, he does find the entry. Echo looks for one. Finds one. Looks for the second. Almost finds the second. Cynic finishes the job. Fins having the ult. Off has once again been safeguarded. 5 on the board for Syreangrep. Well, money's low for Team Exit. Might just go for a couple of upgraded pistols. That being said, though, money's not great on Syreangrep. A flawless round here. That would go a long way in rectifying that. I did see a couple of SMGs here being picked up. Basically due to the lack of money as well as the expected eco. You see quite a bit of Kevlar here. Those headshots. Down 21, 22, 23. Looks for the 4. Doesn't find him. Carrying Maguire finding the trade. Hellnight's finding him in return. Zizo very much so alone with a deagle to his name. Looks for the spray down. Doesn't find it. Zizo goes down. Hellnight's picking up that second frag. All of a sudden, Syreangrep up to 6. Not the flawless round that they were hoping for. I'll give them that much. But should be well in the territory of buying up once more. Hellfire even sticking with a FAMAS. Probably a smart enough choice. FAMAS is, well, it's a good enough rifle. Not necessarily the one you'd want to challenge long with, but any close range kind of angles works. Team Exit at the same time. Full buy hit. Cizo with the ult. Interesting decision here. Carry Maguire apparently not ulping on the overpass. He was the ulper on nuke earlier. Cynics with the ult. That's going to be an off angle. Finds Speedy Gonzalez. Gets legged or hit through something with the ult from Zizo. Info has been gained at that point. That being said though, Cynic's very much so stuck down in secret. Carry Maguire, find one frag. You can see Hal next there. Finding another frag in the middle area. Boost coming up. Playing defensive A here, just jumping. Nothing being shown so far. I do see 3 players still left here on Team Exit. Paxton finds Fins. Boost has been successful. Having smoke incoming. It's all going to come down to Hellfire here. What can he find? Swing. Well, it doesn't find anything, but does take the aggro away from Equa. Equa finding 2. Good night here. Martin down to 68. Any AK. Or M4 rather, but Equa doesn't care. Equa wants the 3K. Grabs the hat trick. Grabs the round. 7 on the board for Syreangrep. Team Exit close, but, well, it's not enough. I'm going to be looking for an off, I would imagine. Nice little knife there on Equa. Bit rusty. Make sure the enemy dies of blood poisoning eventually. Again, an expensive rounding for Syreangrep, but at the end of the day, as long as they keep piling the rounds up, not much of an issue. The issue once arises once they start losing the rounds. Which, so far, well, here comes the famous caster curse once again. But so far, they've been looking very good. Team exit. Once more. Full buy here. No AWP this time. 5 AKs. Pretty much full utility kit. Syreangrep. Well, they're going to be rolling whatever they want. They do have an AWP onto Hellfire. Cynics opting to go for the M4 instead. I just have the feeling that the M4 is working better for him this game. Allowing Hellfire to AWP. Hellfire as well. Being very... Well, I was about to say... Good with the AWP, but decides to drop it back to Cynics. May have just been a drop over for the initial peak. That being said, though, Terrorists, they're deep up. Hellfire finding one. Hellfire finding the second. And the push is somewhat falling apart. Cynics finding a second. Finding a third. And finds the fourth. Cynics. Well, I think that's the last time Team Exit is going to be going for that A plant. Cynics finding the initial frag and then finding 3 more very quick. I don't think you can ask for more than that. Team Exit. Well, that's what my army. Team Exit. Well, they're not really finding a way in so far. Here comes the massive pistol push onto the B-bomb side. Hell next finds one. Hell with a flash in his hand. Besides that, that's a good fight. Hellfire finding quite a few. And the round was over pretty much at that. Syreangrep 9. Vacation at Cynics. Cynics been picking up. He played really well on Nuke as well. We take a bit of a peek here on the scoreboard. Mon, Cynics leading their respective teams. So far though. Syreangrep looking a lot more tighter in the kills department, whereas we do have Zizo, which was one of the strong players on D-Nuke. Well, he's not picking his pieces here. Needs to improve, or at least get better at this map to start turning the tables. Aqua spots the head there. Some early info. That being said, though, Team Exit, they're really far up in the toilets. Cynics, aggressive. Does cost him his life. That being said, though, Hellfire is going to be coming on the rotation. We also have Helix on the flank. Helix doesn't find the frag. The shots doesn't connect. He does survive, though. Pressure is still there. Paxton finds Fins, and at this point, the round pretty much torn to shreds here. Syreangrep not really in a position to fight this. Hellfire. Oh, he is expecting the push. That's coming eventually. Where is he coming from? It's coming from behind. No, it isn't. No, it's a fake. It's a fake, Hellfire. It's a fake. He's coming from the other side. Does he expect it? Yes, he does. He doesn't get the fight, though. Alex still alive with his M4. Speedy Gonzalez making his presence known. Finding one frag. Grabbing Naked as well. I'll be happy with that. I don't think they're too happy generally about the round, though. Not really working in their favour. That being said, Syreangrep, they do have the money to rebuy Cynics with the AWP. Playing so aggressive with no form of trade potential. I mean, that's really risky, I suppose. Let's see. A lot more A presence now for Syreangrep. I'm going actually a bit aggressive here on the long side. Helix on the off angle. Alright, Team Exit, expecting this. Well, trade in the favor of Team Exit. I say it's in favor of the Team Exit. Cynics, the one-man army, decides to, well, deal with it the way he sees fit. Oh, barely. Doesn't get the kill. Cynics still alive with the AWP. He's a threat. Paxton. Zizo all the way up on side already. Smoke to go down. Paxton. Might take the fight with Synex. Actually takes the fight with Hellfire instead. Synex, one-man army. Can he find another frag? He does. Paxton goes down. CISO, pick down Finns. At this point, it's all against Synex, the one-man army. CISO should have this, and he does. Synex does go down. 3 in the ball for team exit. Well, they definitely need these rounds. There's still a couple of rounds left of the half. Would like to pick those up, I would imagine. Syreangrep, opting for a few SMGs. Well, I see a few, there's only one. A couple of upgraded pistols, a bit of utility, and Kevlar. Might be going for a bit of a connector short play, or just a straight up mid play. Well, seems like connector, point of contention here. Speedy Gonzalez, been strong so far. Hellfire, finding the frag on the Martin. Finn's finding one. The trade's going so far 3-2. Turns quiet, finding one. Does get taken down. That's 3 for 3 to trade. And considering the investment from Syreangrep, I think that's worth it for them. It's not going to come down to Hellfire. Yet to pick up a gun, so he's still with the MP9. Full HP onto Paxton and Zizo. I think that's going to be a tough ask. Then again, all damage is good damage at this point. Syreangrep, they invested into the round, but I imagine they still have money enough to buy the next one. Paxton. Close angle. Let's find it. Hellfire goes down. 4 on the board for team exit. Buy coming in here. 9-2-4. Definitely evening out the scoreboard slightly. Looked very dominant for Syreangrep in the start here. Looks a bit better now. Gotta say though, Syra looking very convincing on the CT side. 9 rounds, I think they're going to be happy with that either way. Hell next, what can you find here for Secret? Finds one. Goes for the peak, doesn't find anything. Could have been first place. Paxton, bomb is towards B side. Hell next. That fight, finding it. Speedy Gonzalez goes down. Paxton. Crab walking up monster. Looks for the fight, finds it. Looks for the frag, finds it. Finns goes down. Paxton does take a bit of damage for it. Zizo, rotation. Oh, he's going to be tempting to anyway. Does pretty much no damage, but does get some infight. Then again, he does reveal where he's from. Or his position, rather. Not where he's from. Syreangrep here. Opting for a retake. I think that's smart. Bomb to be secured. We see Shaw is very much so in the control of Syreangrep. Equa even. I don't think the terrorists are aware of this. Oh, me free-handing this is not a good idea. Terrorist moving up. That's a fight with Equa. Looks for the second, doesn't find it. Paxton finds him in return. Hell next. Oh, a bit of a rough spray, but it works. Zizo goes down. Hell next. Probably doesn't want to talk too much about that nade. Molly goes out as well. Time is of the essence. Time is low. They are giving him the plant. Synex making sure that that is all he gets. Does go down. Syreangrep solidifying themselves. 10 on the board. Bringing the double digits already in the first half. Equa again with the MP9. One of the maps I've seen the MP9 being used a lot on is actually this one, and well, that's staying true this game as well. Lots of MP9s being used all over the place. Boost coming up. Hellfire. Looks for the damage. Gets flashed in the bad timing though. Damage is all he gets. A bit of info, I suppose. Only damage being dealt in the way of team exit though. close and falls even more deadly. 2 players. Flashes himself, I think. Or at least gets flashed. B seems to be the end goal. Off play. Finding one. Hellnex as well. Finding another one. Paxton holding that barrel. Carrie Maguire does find Finns, but at the same time, Hellnex and Equa find one each. And, well, Carrie Maguire very much all alone for his name. I think that's going to be a tough ask. 4 players left. 1 HP for each player, I suppose. Hellfire says no thanks. Let's not drag this out. 11-4 in the first half. Syreangrep really showing their dominance here on overpass. Team exit. Well, they do need the pistol, and then they need a lot of momentum to bring this back. 7-round deficit. Here's the scoreboard. Again, we've seen it tighten up now here onto team exit. Syreangrep, Sunix still out in front. The rest of them following along. Second half, pistols. Full Kevlars here on to Syreangrep. If we just do one tap here, you can see that things change. Full Kevlars onto Syreangrep. Full Kevlars onto Team Exit as well. No def kits, no utility. Actually, Hellfire didn't have Kevlar. Alright, well, a bit of utility then. Towards the middle area. Shore has been taken by Team Exit, but Syreangrep at the same time, they've just taken the B site. Full control here. Paxton. Deer caught in the headlights. Sitting down. Finns. Does lose his life though. Hellfire opting for the plant. Will go down. PSI. Boost being attempted. Alex ready for it. Zizo and Martin. Cynics on the flank. Finds Zizo. Martin very much so alone. Up fast. Cynics. Well, he's been strong this entire match. Showing up now, especially here on overpass. Pistol round going in the favor of Syreangrep. Again, this is the first match of the season. It is the Telialigaen spring split. We're looking at Group A here. I think at this point, Syreangrep looking for those 3 points. Team Exit looking to tie it up 1-1 maps, making it a 1-point game. So far, though, looking very rough. Stack towards connector, but that is not where Syreangrep is going. He's out. He's going to get, well, pinched from both sides. Alex might opt to go down the connector. Actually doesn't. Opting to just leave it, which is smart. Carrie Maguire with a bit of a taser. Ready for them. Not giving it. Bomb to be planted. Syreangrep putting the pressure on Team Exit. I think we're going to be seeing 13 on the board very quickly here. It looks like they're trying to bait. Does it work? Does it work? It kind of does, but Hellfire actually just doesn't get hit. Oh, he does go down eventually to Martin, but Hellnex making sure to bring it all the way back. Well, we do see the 13 by coming in from Team Exit. I think this is one of those do or die rounds. They definitely need it, just in general in the scoreboard, but also economy-wise. If Team Exit lose this round, I think we're going to see a 15 on the board fairly quick. But Syreangrep, they still need to do it. They still need to actually win the round. B push coming out. On. Finding one, looking for the second, looking for the third, doesn't find it. Trade's going 3 for 3 so far. Paxton making sure to give Team Exit the lead in manpower. Finn's very much alone. Paxton. Bad timing. Smoke has gone out. I don't think they realized they were looking at each other there. Flash comes out as well. Finns. Right behind you. He doesn't know that. Carrie Maguire finds a frag. 5 on the board for Team Exit. Granted, very expensive round here for them. Syreangrep, I assume they're going to be buying up here. Only Hellfire that doesn't have cash at this point. To be fair, neither does Team Exit. Well, they do actually manage to scrape together quite a decent buy here. 1 MP9. Quite a bit of utility here. Kits on 4 players. Maybe a bit overkill. Also, 4 head armor. I suppose that's could somewhat justify it. But I wouldn't recommend it. How far I look for the spray through the smoke, not finding anything. Synex finding the opening onto Speedy Gonzalez. Gotta say, impressed by Synex. Very strong. Carrie Maguire does find Synex light. Aqua, Finns, both down to half HP. Carrie Maguire has taken a bit of damage, but nothing too crucial. He's up against the AKs, and it's still a double shot for the Deagle. Hellnex, he's on adventures. He actually finds the frag on the Zizite. That was only the Deagle. Not only the MP9. No, he had no fork. No. Right. Anyway, Zizite is under threat here. Bomb should be going down. 4v3. Full rifles on all players. Aqua 8 HP though. I'm going to be playing that close proxy angle. Going to be playing info. Also, if he gets a free tap, well, who's the only one to complain of that? Well, finds it. Martin goes down. Hellfire though. Find the frag onto Paxton. Team exit. Well, they lose the round. 14 to Syreangrep. Money in dire situation for team exit. The question is, do they eco here? Let Syreangrep most likely take 15 and then try to claw their 10 round deficit back? Or do they force and prevent Syreangrep for the 15? And it appears to be a force. MP9 Nova, MP5, a couple of upgraded pistols. Nothing to write home about. Paxton low aggressive. Finding Hellnex, making this round a bit more, well, contentious. Aqua taking a lot of damage. Finn's taking some damage as well. They have cleared out connector. Speedy Gonzalez hitting the trucks for a lot there, but eventually gets Hellfire. While around, that was firepower, at least, in the favor of Syreangrep. Team exit. They have taken the lead in the round, 4-3. Nick is being swapped around. Zizo, full HP as well. Kevlar looking good. Syreangrep has slowed down. Try to catch one of those rotations to bring the manpower even, I would suppose. Paxton. What kind of info can he get? Speedy Gonzalez with the MP5. Not a gun you see that often. I kind of like it. Although I liked it better in CS Source. Gotta say, like. I'm sure the fact that they added it back. Nevertheless, here comes the push. Ekwa. Gets now by Paxton. Finn finds Paxton. Right, bomb is not going out. Synex, you've been so strong. Actually finds Ciso as well. Not what Team Exit needed. Not what Team Exit needed at all. Smoke to go out on bridge. Send those pins nowhere near. Synex finds Speedy Gonzalez, pulls out the knife. All comes down to Martin. Can he deny the one plant? He does. And that is time. You just need to stay alive. He needs to stay alive. He finds Finns. 6 on the board now for Team Exit. Managing to cling on. That might have been what they needed. Syreangrep, well, they don't have any money left. Neither does Team Exit, but at least they won the round. Well, we're seeing Syreangrep. They want to press the advantage here, forcing up. Double Deagle, double AK. Hellfire Finns. Well, Finns, normally a very strong player. Overpass, been a bit obscure. Hasn't been the playmaker. Carrie Maguire finding Egwa. No, Egwa, not Egwa. Carrie Maguire also finding Hellfire. 1 by 1, the name of the game. Finns decide to tag Hellfire. Also makes sure he kills Speedy Gonzalez. 3-3, evening out. Cynic's also picking up an AWP. AWP, double AK. Firepower currently in favor of Syreangrep. That being said though, 2 of them very low on HP. Once again, slowing down. Syreangrep, they have the advantage they need. They just need to make sure that they do something smart with it. Cynics might just be going for some peeks here. Paxton, I'd expect he'd be ready for this. Cynic's very much alone. Not much he can do here alone. Reinforcements is on the way though. Here comes the utility as well. It's all going to come down to the initial frags here. Paxton, you're one of the defenders. Deep smoke. Smoke. Finds one. Paxton finds second. Well defended from Team Exit. The match does go on for quite a while. We're still just on 14. At this point, Syreangrep, well, they should eco, should get that full buy, make sure they don't make any mistakes. Yes, they have a lead, but we've all been there. We've all thrown games. Let's not do that. There's no point doing it. Slow it down. Make sure they get the guns they need. Just win it that way. Team Exit, well, they need to go kind of the other way around with it. They need to get the momentum. They need to get just tempo and team play together very quickly. Here comes the mid push, mid train hit from Syreangrep. Pistols only. Martin find one. They're fighting it. Speedy finding two. Looking for the third. Finds it. Going to be building a bit of a bank for the Team Exit lineup. That being said, though, we might have another buy here. We do indeed. 14 to 8. Scoreline. Slowly inching together. Speedy Gonzalez realizing that if they lose this, it's up to 15, and they don't want that. Opting to switch out that MP9, getting them 4 to his name. Full utility, full kits. Nothing out of the ordinary. Hell next, find Paxton. Hellfire finding one, Cynic's finding one. That's 3 entries in the favor of Syreangrep. All of a sudden, not looking too great here. They just needed the AKs. I think that was the magical clue. Comes down to the decision making here. Kind of surprised from Team Exit at this point. I would have at least called some form of a stack. You're not going to fight off 5 people alone, or if you do, you're basically basing that on mistakes. Caesar finding one guy, doesn't find more, doesn't, goes down. Martin, oh Martin, what are you going to do here? It does appear that he's actually going for it. I feel like his avatar picture is kind of relevant in this situation. That's being made. Ekba goes down. Hellfire trades him out though. 15 on the wall for Syreangrep. We have match point on the line. And Syreangrep, well, they have 7. I say it again, 7 chances for this match point. Lower buy here from Team Exit. P90, MP9, AWP, M4, AUG. Very, very varied equipment. Syreangrep, full AKs. Bit of utility. And a very good team play so far. Push has commenced. Hellfire finding the trade. 1 for 1 so far. Advantage Syreangrep. No doubt about that. Echo on the other side finding Paxton. Carry. Maguire on the flanking mission. Can he find a frag? Does swing, but doesn't manage to kill him. Hellfire getting the frag instead. Zizo taking some damage as well. Numbers very much so in the favor of Syra. I do think this is where we see 16 looking very strong, very convincing here on overpass. It is not over yet though. Timing. Martin misses his spray. Hellnex gets it. At this point, it's all up to Cizo. You've been playing well. Not an overpass, but you've been playing well on Nuke. Can he bring it back? The answer is no. Aqua takes him down. Syreangrep wins the match. 16 to 8. They do take both maps. Indeed, taking 3 points and a good start to their season. Team Exit. Well, they leave today's match with 0 points. GG well played to both teams. I want to thank you all so much for dropping by and watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the week.
We wanted to run, we wanted to fall together. Back then our world seemed so clear. We grew so bright, shimmering lights around us. We take flight into the sky. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light